Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 5. Yep, and we're into March. It's the 2nd of March 2022. Where has this year gone? It has gone so quickly. On today's show, I have compiled my top 20 TV programs from the 70s. What? I hear you shout. Yeah, I know, in the last show I said the top 10, but there are so many programs to choose from. Let's face it, the 70s was quite brilliant for TV. Before we start this gripping countdown, you are gripped, are you not? No, hang on, please hang on in there. There's something for everybody in this show. Did you like the picture on this episode? I took that back in, I think it was 2018. An aircraft carrier came into Mounts Bay, just outside of Penzance, and stayed there for, 48 hours. And it was quite a spectacle because it's absolutely huge. And in that picture you can see a white ship sailing right beside it, and that's called the Solonian. Now if you walk up to the Solonian when it's docked, it's huge. So that just shows you how big that aircraft carrier is. So back to today's show. One of the biggest scandals to hit my home village. In fact, probably the only scandal. But let's not dwell on it. As I mentioned in my previous show, everyone in both villages, that's Ludgvan and Crellis, had a leaflet shoved through their letterbox advertising electrical goods at buy me quick prices. So let me paint the picture. I believe it was, if I remember rightly, it was a winter's evening. So it was dark, and the journey down to Crellis from my front door would have only taken about 10-15 minutes. The British Legion was packed to the rafters with expectant villagers. No, not pregnant expectant, but excited people. There'd been a stage put up, and there were 3 to 4 blokes, each with a cigarette hanging from the corner of their mouths. Behind them there were a couple of portable TVs. I say portable, but this was the 70s. They were humongous. There were 1 or 2 radios and radio cassette players, that sort of thing, all balanced on top of their brightly covered boxes. So the lead bloke would point to a TV and offer a price, a bit like the cheap jacks at a fair. Slowly he reduced the price until he reached his rock bottom. Somebody would shout and thrust the money towards the smiling bloke. The bloke would give the buyer a raffle ticket with, why a raffle ticket I don't know, but it was. But he would write the item down on the back, which they had purchased, and he would say, "See us by the van when we're finished." Now, you're thinking that you know how this will end, but stop. No, stop. You'll spoil it for the others. There was a tall local resident standing at the front of everybody, wearing a long caramel coloured raincoat and a flat black cap. The diamond geezer on the stage said, "What size feet are you?" The tall resident eyes lit up, thinking he was going to get a bargain set of footwear. "Size 10, he replied. The geezer smiled, throwing his cigarette on the floor. "Well, stick your foot on that." This caused a ripple of laughter throughout the audience. Both money and tickets exchanged hands throughout the evening. Well, I say evening, it was probably only about an hour and a half, something like that. And then it was time for the salesman to pack away. Now, we Cornish are a suspecting lot, and there was an air of anxiety. You could cut it with a dull knife. The diamond geezer and his accomplices were at the back of the van, and each customer exchanged their ticket for the item they bought, which were boxed. It was a dark night, and the accomplices tried moving the people that already bought their bargains, tried to move them away from the van, get them to go home. Someone pulled a radio from its box and shouted. Inside the box was a very worn and very old radio, not what he had paid for. Others delved into their boxes, and all of them had been ripped off with damage and old appliances. Diamond Geezer and his chums shut the back doors to the van and clambered in the front, intending to speed away. Now, some smart person had the good idea of calling the police, and I think they must have ran across the road to the Star pub. and telephoned the police from there. The police arrived very, very quickly, as if they were waiting around the corner. So monies were returned, and we were all ushered away. To words like, "Move along, nothing to see here." So that was a night to remember. And remember, all that sparkles ain't necessarily gold. Hope you enjoyed that tale of the unexpected. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. No, come on, you at the front, wake up. Yep, it's now time for my top 20 70s TV programs. I knew last week when I uttered those words of compiling my top 20 70s TV programs, I knew it'd be difficult. I didn't know how difficult it'd be, because it was very difficult, but I've done it, and I think you'll be surprised, nicely surprised, of what I've chosen or what I haven't chosen. So not Tony Blackburn like, but here we go. In at 20, it's John Craven's News Round. Do you remember that? It used to be like a little filler program, I suppose, between whatever was on next. But yeah, that goes at number 20. Number 19, something I watched when I was really, really young, and it was on Watch with Mother, I think. Cambric Green. Yeah. How lifelike was that? Not. Anyway, number 18, it's The Goodies. Do you remember The Goodies? Tim Brooke Taylor and all that lot? Yeah, they were funny. And number 17, I've got Scooby-Doo. Yeah, we used to love watching that back in the 70s. So number 16 is Sesame Street. I'm trying to think how the theme tune went. Was it "Come and play, everything's gonna be A-okay" or something like that? Anyway, I'm singing again, aren't I? Never mind. Number 15, The Good Life. Richard Bryce and Felicity Kendall, was it, if I remember rightly? Yeah, I think it was on BBC Two, if I remember rightly. Yeah, good program, funny program. Number 14, Doctor Who, and that's not a film, it's the series. And I'm going back when Peter Cushing used to do it. What was the other chap called? Yeah, I remember now. Tom Baker, one of my favourite Doctor Who's. Right, in at 12. It used to be on Sunday evenings. I can't remember what channel. I got a sneaky feeling it was ITV, but I might be wrong. Planet of the Apes, the TV series, not the films. Absolutely love that. Okay, number 11. And this is the longest title of a TV program you're ever likely to hear. And it's called "Why Don't You Turn Off Your Television Set and Do Something Less Boring Instead?" Yep, that was a TV program for kids, which was telling you basically to shut your TV off and get out and do something. So that was number 11. Number 10, It's a Knockout. Now, do you remember that? That was fun. Can you remember when they used to play their Joker? A team would play their Joker to earn extra points, and when it didn't work out, well. Anyway, here we go. Number 9, Swap Shop, Saturday mornings. And I think that was BBC with Noel Edmonds, Keith Cheggers. Yeah, I think John Craven was in it as well, wasn't he? Or am I getting people mixed up? Anyway, Swap Shop. Used to be jealous as hell watching that, because kids used to ring and go, "I want to swap my Action Man with gripping hands and realistic hair for a Scalextrics." And he wouldn't get the swap. Anyway, that was bad, wasn't it? Anyway, moving along. Number 8, it's Grange Hill. Yep, used to love that. Didn't mirror School Life at all, but it's in there at number 8. Number 7, Happy Days with Fonzarelli. Yeah, and didn't the chap that played Richie, he's called Ron Harris, and he became a producer, didn't he? I think he produced the double DVD set of 8 Days a Week by the Beatles. Yeah, I think I'm right on that. Okay, so we're into number 6. Loved this program. $6 Million Man. Do you remember that? Do you remember the spin-off with the woman? What was she called? It's gone for me now. It's gone. It wasn't that important, but there we go. Number 5, The Wombles. And that was narrated by Bernard Cribbins, if I remember rightly. Yep. Ace program. Again, it was only on for like 2-3 minutes at the end of children's hour, or whatever you want to call it. Number 4, Saturday night. It was BBC One, Starsky and Hutch. Yeah, okay, I'll stop there right there. Yep, Starsky and Hutch, number 4. Number 3, and I love this program, and it starred Tony Curtis and Roger Moore. Yes, it's The Persuaders. I love that. Love the theme music. Made my Friday nights, that did, after school. Number 2, and I bet there's a lot of you that won't remember this because it's only been aired on British TV once. And if you want to watch it in its entirety, you have to buy it as a DVD box set. And the program is The Survivors. So, in this story, some people actually woke up and obviously were alive, and their partner could be dead. Some sort of disease or whatever gripped the whole world. Oh, no. It was some sort of chemical dropped by a scientist or something or other. Yeah. Each episode had a different story. If you've never watched it, watch it. It's fantastic. And number 1 in my TV hit parade, it's Robinson Crusoe. Yeah, that was, I think it was a German, with, overdubbed with English. But we used to watch that when we was kids. It was on virtually every summer. As soon as we watched it, we used to grab our towel and go to the beach. Fantastic. I think I've got it on DVD upstairs. Okay, so here are some that didn't make the top 20. And I just wonder if you're going to remember any of them. First one, Ask the Family. Now, was it Robin Robinson or something like that who used to do that? Yeah, I was pretty good at the photograph. They used to do a close-up of something or other, really close-up. And for so many points, you had to try to guess what it was. If you couldn't guess, the camera would come away a little bit, and you try to guess. And I was pretty good at that. Well, I thought I was. Programs that didn't make it, Magpie. Remember Magpie? One for sorrow, two for joy. Oh, no, I won't sing anymore. And Blue Peter, that didn't make it. Now, this one was pretty close to getting into my top 20, but it didn't. It's Tarzan, and it used to be on, it was a series, and it was on Saturday mornings. I think it was on ITV, if I remember rightly. And of course, I have to mention The Muppets. Yeah, that didn't make it. With Kermit the Frog, etc., etc. Another one which was a little bit young for me, used to watch it but didn't tell my friends, Play School. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the spin-off for that was. There's another spin-off on there, I can't remember now. Another one that was on Sunday mornings, and I think it was on BBC 2, or it might have been Channel 4. No, BBC 2. Channel 4 wasn't alive then. And it's called On the Move, and I think it was an adult programme for education on the move. It used to be a bit of a gimmicky song at the beginning, that's why we used to watch it. Okay, so what else didn't make it? Take Heart. I think that's what it's called, Take Heart. Yep, that didn't make it. Mr. Ben. That didn't make it. And finally, the last one that didn't make the list, and it's a bit of a Brucey's bonus, it's the Generation Game. That was a lot of fun. Really, really funny. Bruce Forsyth. I think Larry Grayson did it after, and he was also very, very good, very funny. That was Saturday evenings when you used to have something decent to watch on TV. Not so much these days. But there you are. Well, I think that's another programme wrapped up and placed in the can. I hope you like my Tales of the Unexpected. I hope you like my top 20. If not, tough. I've done it. There it is. What shall we do next time in episode 6? Well, I think it's going to have to be my top 20 70s films. Yeah. Now that's going to take some digging up to see what I can find. I've got a few in my mind, but I think I'll be lucky to find 20. But I'll give it a go anyway. So, thanks for listening. Stay safe. and I hope this conflict, which is happening at the moment, and I'm not going to dwell on it because everybody else is, and I just wish it would stop, or it would be stopped, and Ukraine can go back to a normal life. Okay, so as I said, stay safe. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.